Hi, very good evening to all. My name is Vishal Kumar and you are watching Horti-science. So today we have a very special guest with us. His name is Satya and he has qualified JRF Horticulture this year and he has secured All India Rank 1. And we welcome you here, Satya,
Thank you.
from the team of Horti-science. So please give your introduction.
Myself, Satya. I secured All India Rank 1 in JRF, ICAR JRF examinations 2025 in the sector of horticulture. I completed my undergraduation from Dr. YSR Horticulture University, subcampus, Parvatipur.
Okay, you have completed your undergraduate from Hyderabad, Andhra Pradesh. So,
It's from Andhra Pradesh, Hyderabad
so
is Telangana.
okay, no issue. So, Satya, what make you to choose this field? I have seen that many of the students now coming towards entomology,
Yes.
like they are coming towards plant sciences. Why horticulture is the prime subject now? Many of the students are choosing this. Why?
Actually, I got my inspiration from my village. We are the horticulture nursery based producers along the world. I have roots in horticulture sector. We are the nursery pioneers in Kadiam area.
Oh, nursery.
Our farmer my dad is a farmer nurseryman. We have nursery from the past 25 years producing ornamental plants. So I interested to choose my career pathway in horticulture sector.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you qualified with AIR-1, such
Yes,
an
sir.
impressive result. So what were your preparation strategy? First of all, we will talk about from which year you have started your preparation of JRF Horticulture.
Actually, I am my academic years are 2022 2024. Although I have a good passion in the horticulture sector, I didn't give my best attempt in 2024 UG because of my personal issues and lack of some exposure and awareness. After that, due to all these things, I lost my confidence and I joined in the banking sector.
Okay.
In the month of July, I going to frequently going to coaching classes, but I didn't able to fit at that environment because all the things are not allowed into my interest. So I quitted my banking preparation in the month of November.
Okay.
I came back to my hometown and started my preparation in the month of December.
December. Okay.
December. At the time of my preparation, I used to think about where I failed. From this time, I think for this is the time to learn from the mistakes. So for this time, I analyzed the previous question papers from the past 14 years papers and the syllabus that is actually given by the ICR, officially given by the ICS. So these two things helps me a lot to get the good rank in the ICRP's examinations. I nearly spent 2 weeks for the paper analysis. After that, I created my own timetable. According to timetable, I worked hard on it, and the rest of this is result.
Okay. What was your serious preparation? Like for 6 months or 1 year you have done serious preparation?
My serious preparation from the December to
December
June, sir.
to June. Okay.
6 to 7
Barely
months.
6 to 7 months
Yes, sir,
you
yes,
have
sir.
covered whole syllabus.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is very good thing, students. If you are a mediocre student in your college, there is nothing like to be worried about. You can actually cover whole syllabus in just 6 months also, in 3 months also.
Yes, yes.
But what is most important, you should have cleared your basics in early
Yes, sir.
stages. So Satya, I would like to ask, please can you give brief about what is the syllabus of JRF Horticulture?
Yes, sir. In JRF horticulture examinations, we go through our syllabus with first of all from the basic horticulture, next fruit science, vegetable science, floriculture, medicinal and aromatics, and the post-harvest technology, and for general agriculture. For general agriculture, no need to complete the entire books. Complete the few important crops and the major topics like soil structures, origins, like that few. For basic horticulture, go through for the handbook of horticulture.
For general agriculture, which book you will
I
suggest?
sir, for my preparation, I followed only Nemrasunda and the few objectives from the Telegram.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
For general agriculture preparation students, you must go with Nemra Sunda with selective chapters.
Chapters. No need to complete the entire book.
What are the important chapters you would like to highlight in Nimrasunda?
In Namrasunda, we can expect frequently questions from the crops like rice, wheat, maize, sugarcane, cotton, and the few major topics like cell divisions,
Cell division
um,
and soil science.
soil science. This is called what is this? Photosynthesis process, respiration process.
Okay.
We can get frequently questions from these topics.
And from starting point, you can go with journey of ICR, how
Yes, sir.
institutes are developed. This is also very important.
Years and history.
This is very good.
Schemes are very
Yes,
important.
schemes are very
Schemes are very important. How many members are beneficiaries to that scheme?
Yes,
What is the fund released by the government?
Funding pattern, yes.
Funding pattern. How much money for each farmer getting? All these things are very important. You have to stick on up with current affairs.
And
Recently we
it
have
should
put up
be-
KL Satya.
Yes, yes.
He is the very good scientist of our horticulture
And
division.
fortunately, this question was from our department only.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and this is very important. Satya has enlightened this topic. The schemes are very much important, especially those schemes which are totally related to horticulture
Yes,
sector. So this was all for general agriculture portion, and for basic horticulture, Satya, which book is very good for JRF?
Sir, due to lack of my time, I have only 6 to 5 months of preparation time.
Okay.
So I didn't go for the basic horticulture book. I completed my whole basic horticulture from the handbook of horticulture only.
Only handbook.
But I confined my preparation with handbook of horticulture and the few major important mock test bundles. Mock test bundles helps me get the where to focus, where not to focus. So we can easily analyze the patterns of
Okay.
where we can get the important topics from the mock tests only.
Okay, in handbook there are few general agriculture portions in starting
Yes, sir.
of volume 1. What are the major chapters you find very good and very much important for JRF horticulture?
Okay, sir. Orchard layout,
Okay, first one is orchard layout,
training and pruning
training
systems,
and pruning,
soil media preparation
soil media
types,
preparation, rootstocks,
rootstocks also.
biotechnology.
Biotechnology here we need to discuss about this basic agriculture portion in the vegetable sector. Why? Because in my paper I can entire vegetable papers is like a breeding and biotechnology.
Yes.
So much related to the basic horticulture with the vegetable science. That too for the breeding and biotechnology portions like markers, breeding types, heterosis, recurrent selections from these CRISPR-Cas technologies. Often we get this
Okay.
type of questions.
For breeding point of view, you find biotechnology as well as breeding are
Yes, sir.
collaborated, and these are very much important.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, Satya has told you have to go very thoroughly with these chapters: orchard layout, biotechnology, seed production, nursery management, rootstocks are very important, as well as soil management practices.
Yes.
If students are asking me if they should go with basic horticulture by Jitendra Singh or not,
Sir, I definitely recommend the basic horticulture if you started your preparation in the years of second year or third year. But if you started your preparation in the last year, that too in the last semester, it's give no need to go for the basic horticulture. Why? Because of getting marks is important for the last 6 months. If you started your preparation at the initial stages, very good. Go through the concept. It helps you more a lot in the master's course and the PhD courses. If you don't have time, at the time only follow this strategy. Simple and crispy, good rank.
good rank. Okay, fine. For general horticulture, this strategy you can also follow if you are a very good student or you are a mediocre student. But if you have not cleared your basics, you should go with basic horticulture.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In initial stages.
This initial
only.
stage. If you started at your early stages, go through the in detail from the basic horticulture.
So now we are shifting to fruit science. So Satya, what was your strategy for fruit science?
As for fruit science, firstly I read the book of Glosters of Horticulture. Glosters of Horticulture gives the layout of the entire crops. So after completing of the Glosters Horticulture, if I shifted my preparation to the Handbook of Horticulture, it gets simple. Although Handbook of Horticulture seems to be much larger size, we feel we have some fear to complete that book. If you have that much of fear, first of all, complete the Glosters of Horticulture, then start the Handbook of Horticulture. I started my preparation with the Glosters. After completion of the Glosters, I go for the Handbook of Horticulture. After Handbook of Horticulture, Essence of Horticulture. So after completing of 3 books for the breeding portions and the in-depth knowledge in the biotechnology and the breeding portions, I go to for the ready reckoner.
Okay, ready
Ready
record.
reckoner, sir. If you have ample of time, you started preparation at the initial stages of your academics, go through TK books also.
Okay, you have told you have studied these books, Gloucester's Handbook, Essence, as well as
Yes, sir.
Ready
Ready
Recorder.
reckoner.
So students always ask me, sir, what is major topics in Handbook of Horticulture? How we should go with the Handbook of Horticulture? Because there are a lot of interculture operations. There are seed rate, there are FIM, NPK. What is most important things in Handbook of Horticulture?
So we need for that we need to analyze the entire crop as a examiner. See a such instant for taking any example of the crop like mango.
Suppose yes, mango. We are
If you
taking
take mango, how mango differ from the other crops? So we can't see the alternate bearing much consequentially in the other crops. So in mango, alternate bearing is very important. Like this, what the characters and the unique concepts that differs from the other crop, you need to focus much on the topics like physiological disorders, varieties that are recently released, production technologies, like this.
from examiner point of view.
Examiner, you have to think from the examiner point of view.
Okay, this was best material for fruit science.
Yes, sir.
Handbook of Horticulture, Ready Recorder, Essence of Horticulture, and Gloucester's. As Satya told, you have to study Gloucester's first, then you should come to Handbook of Horticulture, then you can shift to other sources also. But
And try to complete the objectives from Treasure of Fruit Science.
okay, Treasure of Fruit Science.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so this was all for fruit science portions. Now we are shifting to horticulture in vegetable science.
Vegetable
So,
science.
what was your strategy in vegetable science?
Sir, from my analysis from the past 3 years, I frequently observed that vegetable portion questions are majorly from the new technology based questions. Why? Because of breeding and the biotechnology, and although from the production technology we can expect only few bits. Why? Because of breeding is emerging in horticulture sector, because it gives the stable variety. So that if you see the crucifer bits and the APAC bits, all these bits are based upon the breeding, like self incompatibilities, A line, B line, R lines. What is the enzymes that are responsible for the production of myrosinase, like this, all this.
Okay, biotechnology
Biotechnology
portion
like
is very much
yes, sir.
important.
Biotechnology for the marker based varieties. Like for the general horticulture portion, we expect I analyze, I check nearly 3 to 6 bits from the marker based varieties.
Okay. So, what were the book list you would like to suggest for students?
Sir, for production technology, go through for the handbook of horticulture and these Gloucesters and Essence. For you have, if you want to get good score, then go for Madhusudan Reddy book and the
Okay.
Deasing book. This gives the in-depth analysis and the in-depth conceptual understanding of breeding portions.
Okay, so as Satya has told, in vegetable science, there is much focus in breeding as well as biotechnological intervention. So, whenever you are studying this biotechnology and vegetable breeding, you should know self incompatibility basis, male sterility basis, which is the commercial male sterility line they are using. What are the cytoplasmic male sterility line they are using?
Yes, sir.
What type of markers they are using in, and first generation, second generation, third generation. All these basic you should be very clear in
Yes, sir.
initial stages, because they are asking in exam.
Along with the concept of the production technology, like what is the role of photoperiod in the potato choba
Yes.
development,
Yes.
and in onion. Like that, specifically, we have unique based characteristic and concepts for each and every crop. For that, you need to cover the other books also for getting good concepts.
First of all, you should know what are the basics
Yes,
of
sir.
that crop.
Yes,
If
sir.
you are studying, suppose you are studying potato, you should know for tuber production it requires different day length. For its what we can say flowering, it requires different day length. For sugar enhancement, it requires different temperature. For flowering, it requires different temperature. So you should be very much clear from the beginning what are the critical requirement of this crop, what are the fundamentals of this crop. In this way you can script your studies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this was much for vegetable science.
Yes, sir.
First you have told you should go with Handbook of Horticulture, then Gloucester's Essence, Madhusudan Reddy, you have
Yes,
told,
sir.
and
Decent.
Desing is very
Yes,
old
sir.
book and it is very good book. You can also go with Desing. Now, Satya, we are switching to tough subject like floriculture.
Floriculture,
Floriculture
sir.
is one of the main bouncers
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
for horticulture students. So, what was your strategy for floriculture?
Yes, sir. For floriculture, who are very lack of to understanding, remembering the varieties, just try to start your preparation with the conceptual basis topics in the floriculture, like gardens, color schemes, lawns, orchid portions, carnations. So everyone face difficulties with the ornamental portions, like
Wait, Satya.
yes,
Can you
sir.
elaborate from starting? How should they approach floriculture? Suppose they are starting floriculture.
Uh, my strategy is I started my preparation in the floriculture from the gardens,
Gardens, okay.
garden, then color schemes,
Color schemes,
then after lawn,
lawn,
orchids,
orchids, okay.
orchids, carnation,
Carnation,
gladiolus,
gladiolus,
marigold,
marigold.
chrysanthemum,
Okay.
and rose.
Okay.
Why? Because if you start your preparation with the rose having so many varieties.
Yes, definitely.
Everyone thinks like if you remember the all varieties, that time only you can feel the satisfaction. Okay, I am completed all my varieties. I am feeling satisfaction. You can't get satisfaction in the floriculture. Don't go for satisfaction. Go for the
Exam.
good. For exam point of view, you can score good marks.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So first of all, you go with garden styles,
Yes,
and you came with color schemes and all. Then you came with orchids and commercial crops.
My intention is no need. I am not saying no need to complete the rose,
Okay.
but you have to complete the rose. But you start your preparations with the simple topics and understand that gives the confidence in you. Okay, I can read a floriculture also.
Okay.
You can build that much confidence. After this confidence, go for the rose and the chrysanthemum. Rose and chrysanthemum are the important crops. Don't leave it. But after getting confidence, start those crops. Okay.
Okay. First, you can start with
Simple topics.
design and gardens, because they are very simple topics and they are relatable.
We can expect every bit in a year.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
gardens are very much important.
Yes.
So, can you suggest some important book list for this section?
Same books as a fruits and vegetables like Gloucester's Essence and the Handbook of Horticulture. But objectives, I prefer floriculture in India by the Desh Raj. Yes, sir.
Okay, for floriculture, you can go with either Essence or Gloucester's, but it should be incorporated with Handbook of Horticulture.
Yes.
And there is one book, Deshraj sir, Deshraj sir has released very important book from past many years, 1,000 questions by Deshraj. So many times we have also seen that questions are repeating
sir.
again and again. So you can go through this book because this is a very important book. And in floriculture sector, commercial crops are also very much important, but you can start with gardens, easy topics like gardens. You can
So
see
it gives your confidence. Okay, I can also read floriculture. That with that confidence, start your preparation to the commercial crops also.
Okay. So in a brief, I will like to answer what is the syllabus of floriculture. You can start with garden, color schemes, dry flower arrangement, and Ikiwana, Morigana,
Yes,
this
sir.
Japanese
Those
styles
are
of
very
arrangement.
important.
Then post-harvest technology, you can pulsing. There is this type
Yes,
of
sir, yes.
techniques you should follow. Then come to commercial floriculture. There are 8 to 9 major crops. Then come to ornamental section. You can start with annual shrubs, trees, herbs, topiaries, climbers, bulbous crops, cacti, succulents, indoor plants, and this should be your strategy.
Yes.
So this was the major portion of floriculture and landscaping. Now we are switching to this spices, medicinal, and plantation crops.
So for plantation crop, for all these three sectors, I focused very minor topics only. Why? Because it takes more time of
More
our
time.
preparation. So I lack of the time. I stick on to the very few crops like coconut, cashew nut, black pepper, turmeric,
Okay.
ginger, like this. Only
Corianders.
coriander, sir.
Yes.
Coriander.
Okay, according to Satya, there are few topics which are very much important
Yes, sir.
in current exam pattern.
Yes, sir.
So you can cover these topics from Gloucester's or Essence.
Yes, sir. Gloucester's and instant is with along with for major crops you need to complete the handbook of horticulture. These
Okay.
portions.
Oh, these portions.
What crops I said now?
No.
You have to cover the same books as the Essence, Gloucester's Handbook of Horticulture.
Okay, so for spices, medicinal plant also you.
Yes, sir. some from medicinal for medicinal crops go through instant is enough
The
because
table.
yes sir, instant. So we can't get any bits from the past 3 years also. So I left the medicinal topic.
But you should not left this portion because this portion is very much important,
Yes,
because in SR examination there was a pattern of
yes, sir.
no medicinal, no medicinal, no medicinal, and in current when I appeared for SRF there was 4 questions from medicinal plant. So basic strategy should be you have
Yes,
to
sir.
got at least good portion of medicinal
Medicinal.
plants. So for spices you should know its economic part, its propagation, its active ingredient, its family, its basic botanical description as well as commercially related terms you should know.
Yes, sir.
For medicinal, same thing, you should know this medicinal plant, scientific name, common name, what is the active ingredient, what is the economic part, family, this basic you should be know. Same is true for plantation crops.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So this was much for this portion, and now last portion is post harvest management. How you have dealt with this?
For post harvest management, I read only Gloucester's and instance.
Only Gloucester and
Instant.
So in this upcoming changes of pattern of this ICR examination, I have personally found there are no much questions from this portion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you agree with my
Yes, sir.
point?
It's really right.
It is better to leave this portion.
That's why I'm oftenly saying the same thing. Why? Because if you started your preparation at very initial stages, complete all the horticulture 5 important divisions like medicinal aromatics, post harvest. No need to leave because why? Because gaining marks is far different than the understanding the concept and learning of horticulture. Why? Because I done this was I have only 5 months of time, so I did this work. If you started your preparation, no need to do all these shits. Start your preparation by basic horticulture.
Okay.
Go through every crop, understand the every concept. You can learn. Okay, you feel very happy, and your preparation time also reduced in the SR upcoming
Definitely,
exams
definitely.
also.
So this was all for post harvest management and overall horticulture preparation. So there is paper of 480 marks. Out of 480 marks, what is the cutoff for clearing JRF horticulture, and what is the cutoff for IERA in personal?
Sir, in personally, it is very altering every year, sir. Why? Because of our senior Prabhanshu sir at that time, his 2023 batch, he secured very good score, nearly 340, 360, 360.
And I would like to say something. And every time I have seen there is a very narrow difference between rankers, but
Yes, sir.
when Pranshu topped, there was likely 60 plus marks gap between
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
two ranks. So this was very much
Because he
surprising.
started with preparation in the year of second.
He is true legend.
Yes, sir.
Legend.
True legend and hard
Okay.
work.
Okay. Out of 480 marks, what it should be the cutoff for IERI?
For this year, sir.
This is our rough
Yes, sir.
estimate.
Actually,
Rough
pa-
estimate.
paper trends is changing for every 3 years. If you check the analysis, 2019 paper is far different than the 2022 paper. 2022 paper is far different than for the 2025 paper. So this paper is like a more technology based paper for recent technologies, and the more they are completed, they are more focused on the assertion reasoning based questions. So-
Can we expect if someone is scoring 300 plus marks,
Sir,
he will get IERI?
Definitely.
Okay.
So competition is not in the higher marks, higher ranks, not in the two lower ranks. The competition is among the only who scored in the middle of these things, between the how much competition.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine, Satya. If you are scoring 300 plus marks in ICAR JRF, definitely you are getting IERI.
IRI.
So, and what is the cutoff for last JRF seat? What is the minimum marks that someone is preparing for JRF should get to get JRF seat? Last minimum.
In IRA.
Not in IRA but JRF seat only.
JRF means scholarship getting.
With scholarship, without scholarship also. Suppose he or she want to get admission in any state agriculture universities through JRF. What should be the least marks they should get? Suppose to 30 to 20.
250, sir.
Okay,
At
250
least 250.
is
Like
the
if you
critical.
fix your target much score, you can easily approach to that score. If you fix your goal for the 230, 330, you can score only 180, 190.
Okay.
Fix your targets to much big.
So according to Satya, at least you should score 230 to 50 marks to get any state agriculture university through JRF, and 300 plus marks is mandatory for
Yes.
IAR.
IR.
So Satya, I would like to ask, there are different type of distractions during preparation. Uh, I personally believe that distractions are the part of life,
Yes, sir.
and do you feel any kind of distraction during your preparation?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Distractions can be of many types.
I often think about these distractions, sir. Why? Because at one of my time I stopped my preparation sitting in the parks. Oh, what's the need of doing all this? Because it's the getting seat only, not for the job.
Definitely.
Although getting seat, we need to study up to 3 to 4 years after getting the seat. So our friends are getting settled above our 10th class, and the intermediate guys getting in good salaries. What's the need of doing all this? So everything has the limit. Why? Because if you work hard from your heart, what heart says, what you work, you can't feel any stress and other deviations. So while you're reading, work from the heart. What mind and heart says, do with that only.
Okay. So distractions are a part of life, but you should be very much clear from your mind that what you are doing, what you want to do, what you what are your goals. So thank you so much, Satya, for giving such a plentiful time of your busy schedule. So thank you so much, students. And in the last, I would like to say something to you. If you have something in your mind, you want to do something in your life, always achieve from mind first. Then you
Yes.
will achieve in real life. So thank you so much, and we will again come with some interesting toppers and interesting lectures with you. Till then, thank you so much.
Jai Hind.